Hello, everyone. Darius Golkar here, founder and CEO of Commonlands. I wanted to do a quick tutorial video on how to enter contracts into the Commonlands app and how to use contracts. So the first thing is the user needs to log into their account. And so the primary contract creator should be the one creating the contract. So whether that is an individual from a microfinance institution, whether it is a community phone that's being used to document the contracts amongst the community members that are taking loans from the community lending pool, whether this is between two individuals, the person that's initiating the contract is the person that has the power to unlock the contract and put it in default. Okay. You do not need to have a Commonlands certificate to create contracts. You just need to have a Commonlands account. And so the way that you go about doing it is down at the bottom, you can see the plus here. And then you can see it says create contract in the middle, or you can just click on the contract. And then I don't have any contracts outstanding yet, but I can hit create contract. So you can see at the top, it says Darius Golkar is the contract creator. And so let's pretend I'm from a microfinance institution and I'm lending to a community. So the first thing I need to do is I need to determine how much this contract amount is worth. And so if I'm lending to one individual, I would put in the amount of the contract for that individual. Or in the case of a contract that's being created where multiple borrowers are guaranteeing each other, you would put the total contract amount for all of the borrowers in this contract, since you're managing them all together. So let's say we're doing that. Let's say we're going to be having two borrowers guarantee each other, and each contract, let's say, is 50,000 shillings. So two 50,000 shilling contracts are 100,000 shillings. So put that in there. And then the total amount to be paid before this certificate is unlocked. So this would be the principal, the 100,000 plus the interest. And so let's say the interest is 15%. So 15% of 100,000 is 15,000. 100 plus 15 is 115,000. Right there. Then here is where we attach either a photo or a file of the contract. So if I've written this out on paper, let's say I've written it out on paper or have paper documentation of the contract, I can then upload the contract by taking photos. And so back here, I have a fake contract here that I did on the whiteboard. So I'm going to pretend that this is my contract. All right. So you can see I will select that. I will upload it. It's there at the bottom under selected photos. But let's say I have something in my documents already. I can just browse my files on the phone. And let's say, here we go. I attached one of those files. So this is how we attach the contract that exists in the real world between my microfinance institution and the individuals on the Commonlands system through our digital contract. So I'm going to hit create. So this is creating my contract. This is essentially writing out the paperwork, getting it ready for the borrowers. So you can see it's uploading the photos, and here we go. It says pending. I open it. And what we'll see, again, I'm the contract creator. It says the amount to be paid back. I can click on the photos of the contract, which are right here. And you can see this is the file I uploaded. Okay. So everything's there. Now we invite the signers. A signer is a borrower. And so in this case, I'm going to invite this borrower, which is Andrew Golkar, my alter ego. And then I'm going to invite one more because we're lending to two people, remember? Vietnam, let's see. Okay. Found Commonlands test. So we have two signers selected. So these are both going to be borrowers and they are going to be guaranteeing each other. And so invites have already been sent to their accounts. At this point, they can log into their account and sign the contract. Or if they're in person with you, they can just sign the contract right here. And so for the case for Andrew Golkar, let's see. So photos are required. So we can prove that it is the person that is supposed to be the person. So I'll take a photo of myself. I'll submit it. And then I have to enter the password for my account, which I'll do, which will then sign the document agreeing to that contract. So you can see my certificate has been locked. Now we'll do the same for Commonlands. We'll pretend that I'm Commonlands. And here we go. Sign the contract with the password. Again, they could have done this from their account by logging out of your account and then logging into their account. And then under their alerts, it would have given them the contract. They could review it and sign it remotely. They don't need to be even in person. So let's go to the contract now. So we have both of the signers have signed. It's pending, and now I'm activating the contract. Now we take a picture of me to make sure that, so I'm the contract creator, but this is just to prove that the contract creator is who they say they are. And then as soon as that goes through, the contract is active. There we go. So all of the parties now, when they log into their account, will be able to find the contract. So for me, it's under created. And for the other individuals, since they're the signatory on the contract, they would find it under the signatory tab of their account. And at any time, they could do that. Now, once you have the contract created, if you go to settings, you can close the contract and unlock the certificates, or you can mark it in default, all from the contract settings from this page. That automatically updates all of the certificates for all the individuals. Hope that helps. It's pretty straightforward. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us on the Commonlands Help Center, and we'd be happy to help you. Thanks.